Today we are going to talk felting needles, the good, the bad and the downright ugly. And there are some downright ugly ones out there, let me assure you. And that is not to be sniffy about price. I've tested them, so I know that if you are new to needle felting and you pick those needles, then they are going to give you a bad needle felting experience. You're going to end up abandoning your project and thinking that it's you, and it's actually not, it's the needles. So let's quickly go through. So let's have a look quickly at what we have. Now, to start with, this is the cheapest needle you'll get. They will just come bundled in a pack like this. There'll be no sizes on them, and you will just have to work through trial and error, finding out which ones work and do what. Now, as you can see straight away, that's a problem, because that is a fine, that's a pure wool mat going through to a rice hessian mat. It can't even penetrate the wool mat, and that's only about 1.5 mils, so that's going to be a problem. That one a bit better, so that's a finer one. Finer still, that one's going to be okay. I think there was only 3 from those, I think there's about 20-25 in that bag, and they cost something like anywhere between £2.50 and £5, so they were very cheap. The problem is that even for starting a project, the most robust really struggles to get through. So that's no good for any 3-dimensional project. The finer ones will go through, no problem. Don't really seem to be felting very well though. We'll have a look at that in a moment. And then that's the middle one. Again, it's felting, but it is distorting that shape. So why are they not felting very well, even when they are penetrating? Now I'm looking at this, and in comparison, I'm seeing straight away that those notches on the cheaper needle are very shallow. I mean, they're barely there. They're barely even a notch. And the tip is quite blunt in comparison. So when I run my fingers along there, those notches are shallow. Now these ones are much more defined, and they are definitely sharper at the ends. So as you can see, those cheap ones are really not great for a lot, apart from maybe flat felting. But the problem again is, even when you do use them for flat felting, when you look through, there's no wool coming through. So you're going to be there for a long time. You're going to get very frustrated. Let's try all 3. This is a bit more robust. You've got a little bit more wool coming through there. So yeah, that would probably do for your flat felting. And then this one, a little bit finer. Again, not a lot of wool coming through. Even though you're only going through a very thin layer of wool, that should be coming through to the other side. If I use my finest quality needle here, let's see. Obviously this is too fine for flat felting, unless you're doing tiny details. But you're still getting quite a lot of wool coming through, even with the finest needle. And then with something a bit more robust, I think this is a 36 triangle, you can see how much wool's coming through. So I would say, if you can, avoid the cheapest of the cheap needles, because not only are they really poor quality, they don't felt very quickly either. So you're going to be there a long time, and you're going to end up with disappointing results, and then you're going to blame yourself, and then you're going to be put off the craft, and that's really sad. So if you can avoid them, avoid them. I think I got those from, they came from Alibaba or somewhere like that. And there's about 20-30 in a bag for maybe £2.50, £3. They are super, super cheap. But if they're not doing the job, then it's still a waste of money. So yes, you could use some of them flat felting, but not really any good for 3-dimensional. Then these here are the medium range. These are from Amazon. This lot cost £14. You got 30 needles, 8 needle holders with needles in that are very usable, and 3 lots of finger protectors. So that's quite good. That works out, if you forgot that you bought those, you say exclude those, that works out at 37 pence a needle. They're on offer at £14. They're normally £18. And then if you're using these as well, then obviously that's quite a bargain. But, and it's a big but, the problem is that I would probably only use those 3 needles, those 3 different needles, because the gold is so hard, so robust, and again, blunter than the other ones actually at the end. So that's not going to penetrate through the wool very easily. They just look completely different to the quality needles. Even the steel itself is not great quality. So I mean, I couldn't use that for anything. I wouldn't even use that for flat felting. However, 3 of them would be good for 3-dimensional felting. You might struggle with some really fine details that you're wanting to add, but you could create a whole project with them. However, you've got to take on board that you're not going to be able to use all of those needles. Well, half of those needles won't be any good for 3-dimensional felting. So you probably use 3 for 3-dimensional felting, and then maybe 1, possibly 2 of those for flat felting. That's kind of in the middle. So I would say the medium range is good. You've just started needle felting, don't want to put out a big investment in your needles, then definitely go for those. See how you get on. The negatives for the cheap ones are there's no gauges, so it's small, medium, large. You just have to work out what you want yourself. And they're not even close to a gauge because they're poor quality steel. The notches are very shallow, so it's not felting as well, so you're going to be there longer to felt. And the tips are much blunter, so you are going to have to work a little bit harder. But as I said, as a needle felting starter, then these are pretty decent and not a bad buy, to be honest. Quite impressed with that. But then once you've got into your needle felting and you feel like you want to take it further and you really want to improve your skills, then you are going to need to invest in the finer quality ones, and they will always have gauges on them. They will always have, it'd be a 38, a 36, a 40, a 42, whatever they are, and they will be European and probably Beckett. So you can get those from World of Wool, you can get them from Heidi Feathers, and then they supply a lot of the really good needle felting businesses as well. So you will probably find yourself using their needles anyway from the other businesses. And any of those small needle felting businesses will be able to tell you what the sizes are if they already haven't got them listed, and they usually do have them listed on their websites. Heidi Feathers and World of Wool both have comprehensive felting needle guides, and if you are looking to buy from a small handmade business then and you can't find the sizes on the site, then just message them and they will be able to tell you. If they can't tell you, then I would go somewhere else. As far as needles go, like I say, the mid-range cheap ones are great for starting, not too much of an investment. You get plenty of needles, plus your finger guards and your needle holders. And then once you're ready to elevate your needle felting and want to get into more challenging projects and finer details and want to take on it as your main hobby, then I would definitely invest in some good quality needles. The Beckett ones or the European ones from Heidi Feathers, World of Wool and all the other lovely small needle felting businesses we have here in the UK.